Welcome to another edition of Rust Rants, where I come on and go off about, well, whatever is honking me off today. So today, for this rant, I'm just going for the low-hanging fruit. And what do I mean by that? Well, I'm going to rant about LeBron James. It's something I've done quite a bit here and on my Saturday morning show at KYCA, the Tri-City Sports Roundup. And sometimes when I do a LeBron rant, I just feel kind of lazy because LeBron James is such an easy target. But, today was I found a pretty interesting story involving LeBron James. It comes from Bleacher Report's Eric Pincus, and this is what I and many other sports commentators on YouTube have been saying, that LeBron James was the one responsible for putting together the roster for this season's Lakers that completely and utterly failed. And now there are reports coming out that some in the Lakers front office are also pointing the finger at LeBron James for this terrible season they endured. Now, according to Bleacher Report's Eric Pincus, and this is also being reported on by Sports Illustrated, James and Anthony Davis, they are represented by the group Clutch Sports Group. They lobbied heavily to the team's front office to acquire Russell Westbrook. And because of that, the Lakers had to send key contributors from its championship-winning team to other teams in order to get Westbrook on the Lakers roster. And you can debate whether or not that championship that the Lakers had in the bubble counts or not. Whichever you want. But they lost Kyle Kuzma. They lost Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. They lost a few others to make room for Russell Westbrook. A few other players. And, Westbrook did not pay off at all. In fact, Westbrook was so bad, was missing so many shots, fans started calling him Russell Westbrick, which, of course, he did not like, and he went on a whole big rant in the media about, I feel besmirched that my name has been corrupted like that. Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd, I'm so offended. Well, make more shots and you won't be so offended, and people won't call you Russell Westbrick. So, again, reports also surfaced that there was a lot of turmoil among the Lakers. The Lakers were supposed to be the championship team. It didn't pan out. And now Lakers front office people are saying, hey, don't blame me. LeBron James was the one who kept saying, hey, I want this player and I want that player. And you got to wonder, well, how much sway does someone like LeBron James have? I mean, what can he really do? Can he just walk off the team? He still is under contract. It's like, well, you got to figure that LeBron James, let's face it, like it or not, he's the face of the NBA. He does have a lot of influence in a lot of things, not just for the Lakers, but I think also in the NBA. Also, there has been talk from LeBron that he wants to play with his son, Bronny, when Bronny gets drafted. Actually, it should be if Bronny gets drafted, and that might not be with the Lakers. And, if you're the Los Angeles Lakers, hey, LeBron James, again, even if you're not a LeBron James fan, you have to realize that LeBron James to the Lakers means ticket sales, merch sales, viewers. Well, I don't know about the viewer part because it seems like the last couple of years in playoffs that LeBron James has not participated in, ratings have actually gone up. But still, the big thing for the Lakers is they want to keep their star player happy. And I guess they keep him happy by giving in to James's demands and bringing in players like Westbrook that have created one of the oldest rosters in the league. Players that I think are really past their prime. And now the Lakers are watching the playoffs from home instead of actually participating in them. And this is what happens when you let the inmates run the asylum. This is what happens when you give someone like LeBron James too much of a say in how the team is run. You get a player like Russell Westbrook, who is no longer the big-time scorer that he is, and now your team is not in the playoffs, your organization is in turmoil, and here comes all the finger pointing, and this is probably something that's going to carry over for the next few years, and the Lakers are going to suffer for it. And you know what? I'm not upset about it one bit. Man, I wish I could do a better evil laugh. Anyway, folks, that's my rant for today. Hey, be sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe to all of our KYCA social media, Facebook, Instagram, Rumble. Also follow us on KYCA.info as well for all the latest in news and sports from around the Tri-City area. Listen to us worldwide on KYCA.info. Folks, that's going to do it for another edition of Rust Rants. I'll see you next time.